What is going on, everybody? My name is Tabz. Of course, you guys know that, you beautiful bastards. Welcome back for a brand new video today. Today, we're going to be checking out BAIMLESS version 1.0 for their new update. And I've got to be honest, other than the extremely long loading times because of the Brazilian servers, because I'm basically halfway across the world, this cheat's new update honestly changed the game in terms of what they offer. Not only is like the new menu setup that they have for all these settings, and they've added semi-rage and a whole bunch more, we've got some pretty cool stuff now, man. Like, honestly, it's pretty cool. We got a cloud config system now, and there's a developer tab, so you can see a whole bunch of other stuff. You can change the bhop frame time and a whole bunch of other shit. You can also see when it was last updated, what release version it is, and the language auto detection is now a thing, which is pretty cool. Either way, we're gonna go over here, check this out. I am using a modified version of the dev's own created config. By the way, I don't know if you can tell, but the little particles are little tiny bees for BAIMLESS. This cheat update honestly took me by surprise. This new update is really good, and let's hop right into a custom match and check it out further.
Hard drive loaded, stubble and coated.
All right, well, hopping right into our little custom match, we're going to start this out, speed fire through it, because there's a lot that's like changed, but there's some that has not. So hopping into the aimbot, we have aimbot and semi-rage. Semi-rage is going to be new here. We have legit aim, aimbot key, visible check, anti-flick, and disable flash. In triggerbot, we have our triggerbot button, magnet, FOV, your trigger FOV, your trigger delay, and your hit chance. Moving over to weapons, we have our weapon list here. We have target list. We have head, neck, chest, pelvis, and humanized. This is going to be for pistols. Moving over to the rifles, you can see that currently we have pelvis because the RCS system is going to get you to kind of basically maximize the smoothness. You'll end up hitting headshots if you aim for head no matter what, as it will pull down those first shots. We have field of view at 6.7. We have 20 for smoothing. In RCS, we have RCS X and Y, or your horizontal and vertical, set to 2.0 each and start after one shot. Moving over to the semi-rage, we have rage aim, rage key, field of view, accuracy multiplier, improvements such as visible check, only scoped, shooting FOV, shoot delay, and hit chance. Moving over from that, we're actually just going to close the menu and just show off this aimbot. So I'm going to aim for mostly headshots on these 4 targets here. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll go for stomach. See the RCS working very nicely there. So you can see the smoothing is very, very realistic. You actually do have to have some aim yourself, but it will correct it for you, which is nice. I like to see from a cheat, like not overpowered aimbot, but like aimbot that's actually good. Anyways, I'm going to go right here. This is going to be the screenshot for the starting of the video. Right here. Now, to get out of the aimbot tab, let's go over to the visuals. So we have ESP, screen, and world. In enemies, we have ESP type. So we're going to do box, skeleton, health bar, armor bar, weapon icon, sound, name, and gradient fill. Click on any single one of these will let you change the override peripherals that you're going to be using. So we have health bar, HP text, color override, the override color, health bar position, top, bottom, left, and right. And this is going to be for pretty much all of these except for things like skeleton, which obviously is just going to render one thing. As you can see, we have a slight little opacity change there. Moving over to the improvements, we have ignore wall, ignore dead, and team. Going over to screen, we have C4 timer, external radar, which if you enable it at the top left, you'll be able to see it draws over the already existing radar. We have our hit sound here, and the type of hit sound, you can do metal, bubble, or default. Draw aim FOV, draw trigger FOV, our view model changer here, where you can do X, Y, Z, FOV, and FOV value. We have an aspect ratio changer here, which we currently have off. And then one of the cool new updates that they've added is this crosshair maker. And this can be for any crosshair. It can be for your game crosshair or only when you have snipers and the SSGO8 out. And not only that, if you scroll down here, you can literally change it to be whatever you want. So if I wanted it to be more like my current, I could do that and then just increase the gap size just a little bit here. Go down to the color, click on the color we want. Boom. Now it's a little bit more like, honestly, it matches the menu and it kind of matches the ESP perfectly. That I thought was really cool. Moving over to world, we have world modulation for world color, light modulation, and sun modulation. And then over here we have dropped weapon ESP. Going out of the ESP menu though and going over to the inventory, we can see my inventory list. This is going to show you all the skins. Sometimes it takes a little while to load. We're going to go and search the weapon, search the skin, and then you can just left click to add the item. We can go back to my inventory and you can right click to remove items. Moving on to the miscellaneous, we have region, global or China, watermark, particles, keybind list, and menu color. Bunny hop is here, but it does tell you that this could result in a ban, so use at your own risk because this is automated inputs. For the settings, we have the settings tab for creating a config, a private config, load configs and skins. Don't use this while in game because if you're changing configs and you have this on, it could possibly crash as it is going to wipe out your inventory and add new skins in. So as you can see here, loaded public configuration. I'm currently using Zed, the owner of BAIMLESS's config, but it is tweaked quite a bit. And you can import to private or load the config. And then in the private configuration, you can see TabzWare.bin. This is my previous one. If I click that and hit load, confirm load. Oh, I didn't crash. Okay, we're good. We also have delete, export to public, delete config, load config, save config. You guys get it. And that's pretty much it. Honestly, the changes are quite nice when it comes to what they've done here with BAIMLESS. I do want to test the triggerbot as I have not done that yet. So this is with magnet trigger. Whoa. So yeah, magnet trigger I did not set up. That is definitely something I'm going to have to tweak right here. Over here in magnet key, we have magnet on, trigger FOV, trigger delay, trigger hit chance. So smoothing does nothing. As you can see, it glitches out a little bit. This is very common with external trigger bots and external aimbots. Sadly, we don't have a delay in between shots. An in-between shot delay would stop with pre-firing. So yeah, that I think is my only real concern, is that for me, in my opinion, the triggerbot needs a little bit of work. But other than that, everything else seems to work well, like aimbot for pistols. Looks legit, looks smooth. I can feel it, but it's not very super fast, and that's triggerbot. So yeah, triggerbot needs a little bit more work in the cheat. But everything else feels good. Like automatics, probably no issues. Pistols, no issues. I can feel it pulling, it's just not very strong with my current settings. The only other issue other than those two that I just mentioned is if you jump in a weird spot, you will see ESP rendering over yourself. But I mean, so many externals actually do that, which is, I don't really know how that happens, but yeah. Either way, my name is Tabz, and if you guys enjoyed this, let me know with a comment down below. As you can see, my skin's glitched out, but I did exactly what the menu told me not to do, so I'll take that over crashing. But yeah, if you guys enjoy it, let me know with a comment down below. Use code Tabz on checkout to save yourself some money, and be prepared for some gameplays coming up in the future. I'm honestly super excited that BAIMLESS is actually getting updates and actually is improving a lot more. I can honestly say that this cheat was fun to use before, but like the added features and just creature comforts that have been done in this recent quality of life update have definitely made it a little bit more fun to use than it was before. My name is Tabz, and I'll see you on the next one. Later, bros. Peace.
What?